What they are doing now, they chase Nigeria away from this place. They want to bring the tax people in this place. You can see the first video we showed you where the caterpillar was taking the chase. Look at the crowd that we are seeing here today. They are saying they are not chasing the foreigners away. What is the difference? Look at the thousands of people, millions of people stranded, and they want to put the tax people in this place. Tell us, where do we go? Which way, South Africa, are we going now? Where do we go? Where are we going? Are we going forward? People are telling the foreigners to go. There's no any two ways about it. No two ways. That is what is happening here now. Because you cannot tell us what you did now was the right thing. This case of these people were in the court today. They are in the court. They have not even ruled it. They tell them to provide a place for them if you really want them to move away from this place. But the court have never told them to push them away. But look at what they are doing here today. Unexpectedly, without even bringing any notice to them, and just come and quit everyone that is here, telling them to move away from this place. This is life. As I'm showing you, today is 2nd October 2025. It's happening live today. Can you see the taxi people where they want to bring them? Tell me, what are we going to do about this issue? What is happening? What is happening? Can you see? We are telling the foreigners to go indirect way. They bring different way, different people, different things. What is the difference? Where will these thousands of people, what do you think they are going to be doing? You will leave them stranded, doing nothing in the country. So what will they do? On this crowd that you put here, both Malawians, Zimbabwe, Lesotho, different kind of country that is not even South Africa, that is here. That is why it's happening like this. Tell us what we have to do. Mozambique, all of them are here. Most of the whole foreigners are here today. Stranded. You can see what I'm showing you is happening live here today. Please comment and share this. This is live. So tell me where to go. Where are we going? South Africa telling us they are not chasing us away, but this is the truth of it now. Where do we go about this place? Where do we go? Where are we going? If I show you that place, everybody is standing. Look at that place. Multitudes of people standing. No more job, no more trading. No job opportunity. There's no work here, but we create a work by ourselves, create business by ourselves. This is what they are doing. How we create the business, but now they want to take it and put it. Are they trying to tell us that the tax rank have finished in this country, that it did not contain them, where they can make a tax rank for people going away? But was it a good thing they did? Tell us more about this. Comment and tell us what you see here. Whether they did a very good thing. We can see what is happening here today. See what is happening. Can you see it? Look at both the people that are selling food. Everybody's out, stranded. So please share and comment. Thank you very much.
Acts of violence erupting in some parts of our country. This has led to the deaths and injuries of a number of people whom were nationals from other countries. I stand before you to apologize for what has happened in our country.
You know, I'll probably be one of the most hated South Africans after this. But let me tell you, I've got the skin, the heart, and I'm determined to speak the truth, whether you like me or not. I am predicting we might need to send our president again into a foreign country to apologize for our deeds. A similar situation like what happened a couple of years ago. Ramaphosa had to go into Zimbabwe to apologize for the casualties and the death of Zimbabweans in the hands of South Africans because of xenophobia. So I'm predicting a similar experience like that. I'd also like to apologize to foreigners. I don't like calling them foreigners. I'd like to apologize to our African brothers and sisters for the past and the future. We've put some of you through serious pain as South Africans. It's a very painful experience, I understand. But also, with that being said, I'm also asking you to put yourselves in our shoes as South Africans. We are damaged. We don't know the direction we should be taking now. We don't even know our future as South Africans. Some South Africans are even scared. For example, look at our police. Our police have turned into a private security company. They only cater and service the rich, the Ket Matlalas of this world. Umuntu ohluphekile makasuka la police station attempting to open a case, most of the time amaphoyisa ayamhleka makafika bayabizana laphayana and then ubayikhomedi umuntu. Or they come up with a lame excuse if they don't want to fulfill their duties, and they tell you ukuthi awekho amavan. But if van isibonile laphayana kaDlamini ku-Constable Dlamini iyenza igroza eShoprite. We live in a country where you'd have to depend on private security companies like about ADT more than you trust your own police. So God has left South Africa a long time ago. That could be the starting point of change in South Africa. Re-invite God back into our lives, back into our nation. I'm not really a biblical guy. I don't even read the Bible. But I think God has left South Africa many moons ago. And it is high time we question our maker. Akasaphenduli uNkulunkulu wamanje. Gone are the days where our grandparents nabo oledi mabathandaza bekushake umhlaba. Bathandaza baphuma amafinyela namathe. Umhlaba bokushake baba. Boyifila leyo nto leyo ukuthi uNkulunkulu uyaphendula. Hayi lo manje akaphenduli. So as South Africans, we need to re-invite God back into our lives. Zimbabweans in particular, you've been slavery's best for the longest time. You know, casualty at war. Even though some bullets were not meant for you, you dubula, and then you dublega your mistake. Because we don't want to face the real enemies of South Africa, the minority which stole 80% of the South African land. Because of the color of their skin, we feel they are superior. So, dublega ma Zimbabwe a mistake. The Zimbabweans that came to South Africa through the right channels, respecting the South African law, they've got businesses or they employed, living an honest life, but still bad dublega. You know, because we don't want to confront the real enemies in South Africa. Siyasaba. Yaphelela le ngoma leyo yokuthi niyabasaba na hayi asibasabi siyabafuna. Sikhule sihlale zo ingoma lezo zaphelela lapha eSouth Africa. So we apologize, my fellow Africans. We are damaged as South Africans, and God has left. Operation Dudula is dividing our people in Gauteng and mistaking people from Ekiani, Thoyando, and Polokwane for being foreigners because of the color of their skin. If you're dark-skinned in South Africa, chances are you're a foreign. Those are the features they profile you on. If you've got a strong physique in South Africa, you're a Nigerian. God has left South Africa many moons ago. And it's really sad. Zimbabweans have been playing the Magandi for the longest time in South Africa. They're giving us the other cheap. And they never retaliate. So we apologize for the past and the future. God has left South Africa many moons ago. And we are damaged. We live in a country where companies are leaving our country left, right, and center. The biggest steel company in Africa is about to leave South Africa. And 5,000 South Africans are about to lose their jobs. The same steel company is reopening its doors in Zimbabwe. They're taking their investment to Zimbabwe. And some will say it's cheap labor because people don't understand business. It's security. Because people don't see future. They don't see the future in South Africa. The South African market, it's not giving them security anymore. Coca-Cola is about to lay off 650 employees. And rumor has it, they're opening a warehouse in Bulawayo, Zimbabwe. Rumor has it. Of course, I'll still need to do a bit of fact-finding regarding that. And some are saying Coca-Cola is laying off employees because of a Pakistani competition. Like, really? Coca-Cola can kill competition any day. How many businesses has Coca-Cola bought to kill competition? How many? Coca-Cola. Stop playing. Let's do a bit of homework. Or we don't want to admit to God is no more with us and we are damaged. I will be South Africa. We live in a country where 8% minority own 80% of the South African land. They don't want to negotiate. We want to share the means of production. We want to share economic freedom. We want to share the land and manufacturing. But they don't want to negotiate with us because they don't see us as human beings. We can reason, we are matured, we are business people, and we want to negotiate through the dialogue and South African constitution. We don't want to take up arms. It's not like we cannot take up arms, but we don't want to take up arms. We want to negotiate through dialogue. But bayaziba. Gone are the days where they used to hide information and what we can read. Some of us are even authors now. So God has left South Africa a long time ago. So we apologize, my fellow Africans. It is not easy to be a South African currently. A lot of things are just going AWOL. So forgive us. Imagine living in a country where when you sing the national anthem, from Nkosi Sikelel up until the end where it says, South Africa, our land, which land are you referring to? I mean, you sing the song with so much conviction, pride, and honor, with tears. South Africa, our land, but you don't have land to show for that. Only the minority are entitled to sing that part of the song. You can sing from Nkosi Sikelel up until this time. Don't sing the English part. You're embarrassing us. Show me one black South African that owns 500 hectares of land. But you're still shooting Zimbabweans. Mina, mangisa amaphoyisa angisami manje, and I'm giving you advice. Angisami. Ngashlange po 4 pipe bashiye nedust. Bashiye nedust ngizoma egarage. Ngiyoma egarage. Or ngiyoma police station. We live in a country where we don't even trust our police anymore. Blue light or no blue light, marked or unmarked. Imoto ze-JMP lezi zimhlophe lapho ezinama blue light angisami. What if umisa ukhet matlala lapho? Ukuthi imoto zokukhet matlala zinama blue light and zifithe yiyo umasipala. Anyway, bafethu pressa push up phanda sigebengu sesekazo ithola kanjani hlele khonene. Nothing is impossible in Donayami. There's opportunities also outside South Africa, and this might be the perfect time for you to also start making friends. Oh, Zimbabwe, Namibia, spread your wings. Nothing's impossible. It's